Before we start this video, I just wanted to say that the reason why I hadn't been making content is because I wanted to wait until my package came in from Young LA. As you can see by the new shirt, I got one of the comfy AF shirts, and it's true. I'll do a review on the channel soon. But I just wanted to talk about something. I just wanted to talk. And yeah, it's a new room, set up. We're in the corner of the room now instead of, in the front. But I just wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind ever since, my cat passed away. Which wasn't too terribly long ago, but I already talked about it a while ago. So, it's still pretty fresh and new to me. Especially since I said that I also haven't had much loss in my life. But death is something that I want to expand upon. It's so confusing. It's so scary. It's so sudden. Most of the time I feel like we take our lives for granted. I feel like we're not doing what we are supposed to be doing. We're not meant to live this way. You're not meant to sit around and do nothing all day. I feel useless half the time. I felt useless whenever I wasn't making videos because I felt like I wasn't doing what I was put in place to do. It's only been recently that, I had started making content. It's only recently that I had put myself out there. I had, blown away my insecurities. I had just completely disregarded every negative thought, thrown it away in the recycle bin, and came on here. And now I don't want to do anything else. It's all I think about. Because I think about it as being my purpose. I think about it as the best thing that I can spend my time, on. But it really gets you thinking. Most people, I'm not talking to you, or I might be, I don't know. Most people waste their lives away. And I know most of you can believe that. People sit on their ass, pardon my French, sit on their ass all day, and they snack and they do whatever. They get up and they go to their 9 to 5 or whatever. They don't think anything of it. They don't want to be there. They know that it's not something that they want to do, but they don't do anything about it. They don't take action. They don't take that leap of faith. And it's so bonkers to me. It's so bonkers to me that nobody is willing to do what they are destined to do. Nobody is willing to follow their dreams. It makes me want to cry. It makes me want to have such a visceral reaction to the world, acting like something's wrong with those people when it's just the society and the mindset put in place by the society that we live in. I just can't understand it. Why do we waste our lives? Why do we sit and act like nothing is wrong? God, it's so confusing to me. It's so perplexing. I just don't get it. You can start out with something as simple as, going to the gym, like I do. You can start out as something simple as, finding what you love, maybe pursuing a hobby that you've never tried but always thought about. We waste our lives every single second that we aren't doing anything. Let me ask you a personal question. Have you felt like you've accomplished anything in the past week, in the past month, or even last year? Have you done anything significant? Have I done anything significant? No. I started this channel and I literally waited like a week to post just because I was waiting for a package to come in. We're wasting our time, wasting our lives, wasting our breath. It's so... We're not meant to live like this. We're not. We are not meant to sit here and just waste our time, waste our resources, waste our ideas and our money. It's I just don't know. I have no idea. You know, you have those people that will sit at home and act like everything's okay, but it's not. Deep down, they know they want to do the things that they want to do in their head. They have this idea, they have this mindset where it's, I want to do something, but I can't. Why? Why can you not? Now, I need to tone it down a bit because, you have to realize that not everybody is, financially capable, mentally capable, hell, even physically capable. But what's stopping you from taking those small baby steps towards the life that you want to live? What's stopping you? God, it's just, I think about it constantly. Back to the death thing, since I got, on a rant with that whole ideology and that thinking. Death is such a scary thing. But it also leads into what I was just talking about. It's so sudden. It can happen at any time, at any point in your life, whether you're sick or not, whether you're fat or not, whether you're healthy, whether you're physically able. You're not. I can't spit it out. It's just we take our lives for granted. We take each and every second for granted. I'm taking my life for granted right now. I don't like to believe that I am, because I'm coming on here. But, I have to humble myself and realistically say, how many lives are you changing? How many people are actually sitting down to watch you specifically, man? You're not making anything from this. How many lives are you changing? That's something I ask myself. But then I tell myself again, I've gotten no time to change anybody's lives. I've got no time. I really just don't know. I just don't know. Death is such a scary thing. Wasting your life is such a scary thing. Yet people live till their 40s and just realize that, man, I wasted my breath. I wasted my life working at this job that I got this house that I could barely pay for. I got these pets that I can barely feed. I started a family. That's about the most fulfilling thing that you could do. Starting a family. And after people do that, people, I don't know, they just take their kids for granted, take their life for granted, take their spouse or their wife for granted. You're always taking advantage you're always taking something for granted when you don't appreciate it every single goddamn day. Always. Always taking something for granted. I don't care how grateful you say you are. Unless you tell that person or you have in your head that you are, in fact, that grateful and that thankful, you're taking it for granted. And we all are. We all are. I'm taking things for granted right now. I'm taking the fact that I'm in good health. I'm taking the fact that, I just got new clothes for granted. Yet I'm wearing them, but does that mean that I'm using it to its full extent, using it to its full potential? Pardon me again. I would get more emotional about this sort of stuff. It's just, I've been in my own head. I've been thinking, especially about me and my life and, the decisions that I've made in the past, reflecting on past actions. But I've always told myself, you can't hold yourself back. You can't hold yourself back because that stops you from looking forward. That stops you from looking in the future. Where your eyes belong, where your thoughts belong, they belong in the future. I just wanted to go on this little rant because I haven't talked to the camera in a while. And I miss it. I really miss it. I don't know, dude. I like talking to the camera like I'm talking to my best friend. And you guys are my best friend. I love it, each and every one of you. I try to be as humble and nice and as caring as I can, you know? It's just, I don't know, dude. We take everything for granted. We really do. It's just crazy to me, man. It's crazy. Again, I just wanted to rant about this. I wanted to talk. You know, a lot of the videos that I see on YouTube now inspire me to talk about some things that I haven't previously thought about in recent memory. But, you know, this has really inspired me to talk. This is really, I don't know, really inspired. Really inspired to just talk to the camera about, you know, things that are on my mind. Things that I watch that remind me of, oh, shit. We are actually in the moment, living our lives. Most people living their lives like they don't care. Like they don't know that they only have one. It's just crazy to me, man. I just wanted to talk about that. You know, good night, y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll show off the fit in, you know, tomorrow or a later video. All right. I love y'all. See ya.